gift of happiness. May all these be yours in the new year. Let the spirit of the new year warm your home with love, joy, and peace. Happy New Year from Midwest Vision Center in Wapaton. As the new year approaches us, we here at B92.7 would like to extend our best wishes to you today and every day in 2022. We'll be here throughout the whole 365 days to bring you everything you've come to expect from us. Thanks and Happy New Year from the staff at B92.7 FM.
Welcome to the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show, a tradition of good taste and company. Running a little late here, as tournaments are wont to do. We were supposed to have the pregame show starting about 5:15, half hour late, and the opening tip was supposed to be 15 minutes ago, but that's all right. Right now we're set for an opening tip at about 6 o'clock, so, half hour behind time. When it's a tournament, that's bound to happen, so I'm not going to complain. We're in for a good one, hopefully, tonight. Breckenridge Cowgirls taking on the host team here in the Fergus Falls Holiday Tournament, the Fergus Falls Otters, who were bested by Crookston, and kind of a surprising one for a lot of people, but maybe not the Crookston fans. I heard a lot of good things about this team. I remember Breckenridge had some trouble with them last year, if I remember correctly, but my memory is not as great as it used to be. Breckenridge Cowgirls were suffered a defeat in the opening game of this this tournament to Watertown Mare. That was by a score of 58-45. Breckenridge actually had a slim lead at halftime, but they just really had trouble taking care of the ball, I guess, would be the sentiment I got from a lot of people who watched it. They say if we'd have kept that game, or maybe we kept our turnovers down a little bit, we definitely win that game. And just had a lot of trouble with getting trapped in a lot of situations, so that's going to be something they're looking to address. Head coach Austin Imdick's squad coming in this game with a record of 3-6 on the season, and their 3 wins coming against Dilworth Glen and Felton. Best of them by 36. Also beat up on Clinton Graceville Beardsley, 38-point win there. Lake Park Audubon, they beat them by 10, 50-40. And those are their 3 victories on the year so far. Their losses coming to Morris area, Hawley, Barnesville, Underwood, Minnewaska area, and as I said, Watertown Mare last night. And Fergus Falls coming into this game with a record of 5-2. Pair of very nice, very good guards in the backcourt. I'll tell you more about them later on in the show, but they picked up wins with Thief River Falls and Sartell St. Stephen to open up the season, as well as Ricori. And then they suffered their first loss of the year to the Perham Yellow Jackets, a Heart of Lakes team coming in and taking down the Fergus Falls Otters. And that was by a score of 67-55 here in Fergus. And Sauk Rapids was the next foe that Fergus took on. Beat them 90-45. Bested Detroit Lakes in a 24-point win. And then just a very tight loss to Brainerd and Crookston. So they're coming off back-to-back losses. So Fergus coming into this game hungry on their home floor. Looking to add to that, or 5-3 record, I should say. My apologies. Forgot to factor in that loss from last night. But we'll take our first break on this Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show. Come back with your Power Poll rankings and your injury report. Brought to you by Ottertail Power Company and Optimum Rehab, respectively.
There are several things that make me proud to be part of Breckenridge Senior High School. My students are very hardworking and respectful. Those 2 qualities make my school day enjoyable. They have been working hard on active classroom lessons this year. Students enjoy working together and are finding that they can learn from each other. I'm also proud to be teaching college math classes to our juniors and seniors. These classes have challenged our students to become more academically responsible for their learning. Breckenridge is a great school, and I'm proud to be part of it.
When you think of amazing burgers, I'm pretty sure I know what comes to mind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No, not that.
Everyone loves Krabby Patties.
What? No, not that. You think of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery in Breckenridge. Their delicious half-pound burgers are unrivaled, and the best night to get them is when they're $3 off on Burger Night every Monday after 5. Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company since 1897. Go check out the best burgers in the Twin Towns.
Minn Kota Ag Products proudly supports the communities we serve by sponsoring the broadcast of this high school sporting event. When a team takes the field, there is nothing like experience you can count on to produce a winning season. Minn Kota has that experienced team, supported by the latest technology, products, equipment, and information to deliver a winning game plan for your farm. Contact our locations in Breckenridge, Kent, Barney, Windermere, Wahpeton, or Colfax. Let our team lead you to a successful farming season.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wahpeton.
We're your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wahpeton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Recovering your health and getting back to your best life. That's what Quality Recovery from Optimum Rehab can do for you. Physical therapist Dr. Anthony Egeman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your health. What you get with Optimum Rehab is time and attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
Speaking of Optimum Rehab, it's time for your injury report, which is brought to you by Optimum Rehab. Restore your health at Optimum Rehab. And only one injury to report for either team, and that is Jonica Bernades is out with a head injury, I am told. And that's definitely a big loss for the Cowgirls. She plays a lot of big minutes for this squad. Only an 8th grader off the bench, but actually her second year in the varsity lineup, and always gives Abby Johnson a lot of good breathers at point guard. Also can play off guard too, so the whole backcourt kind of takes a hit when Jonica Bernades is out of the lineup. So we're going to see if maybe some other girls can step up. Maybe some of the younger girls, or if the girls who are already seeing a lot of varsity time got to pick up the slack elsewhere. No injuries to report for Fergus Falls. They're coming in completely healthy. So we'll see a full-strength Fergus Falls Otters squad. And that's a look at your injury report, which is brought to you by Optimum Rehab once again. Now it's time for your Power Pole ranking, brought to you by Otter Tail Power Company, on for conservation. And I've mostly just been doing the section standings. I'll come back and do the section standings. I know you guys like to keep it local, but we'll give you what the QRF is so far. As of, I believe this came out 3 days ago. And the QRF has Mountain Iron Buell, number 1 for Class A. Mare Lutheran, with a 9-0 record. Number 2, Hancock, number 3. Cass Lake Bena, and that is with a 6-0 record. Hayfield, 9-0 in the 5 spot. BBE, the hometown of head coach Austin Imdick. I want to say, I'm trying to remember which one. I think he's the Belgrade boy. I'm not 100% sure. I have to double check that. I just remember he went to BBE. But Austin Imdick's alma mater, number 6 in the top 10. Minneota, number 7, 8-0 record. Badger Greenbush Middle River in the 8 spot. Ogilvie, haven't heard of that one. Ogilvie in the 9 spot. Someone tell me where that is. Stephen Argyle, number 10. I actually know where that is, with a 5-0 record. Now for the Section 6A standings, I'll run through these quick for you. Section 6A South, we'll start off with that. Hancock, number 1, as we mentioned them in the QRF as number 3. Wheaton Herman Norcross up next with a 4-1 record. Parkers Prairie 3-3. And then the rest of Section 6A South, under 500. Brandon Evansville with a 2-4 record. CGB 3-5. Ortonville 2-5. KMS with a 2-5 record. Benson 1-6, and then Ashby with an 0-7 record at the bottom of the section. Section 6A North, a little more competitive. 7-0 Underwood just misses top 10 in the QRF with the 11 spot with a 7-0 record, as I said. Battle Lake with a 6-0 record, number 2. Henning coming in the 3rd spot with a 6-2 record. New York Mills 5-2 in the 4 spot. Ada Borup West with a 4-4 record, and then it's losing records the rest of the way down. Breckenridge with a 3-5 record. Norman County East Ulen Hitterdal with a 2-5 record. And then they have 3-3 Hillcrest Lutheran Academy. Park Christian with a 1-5 record, or 2-5 record, and then Rothsay with a 1-6 record to round out the Section 6A North. So let's look at your Power Pole rankings, brought to you by Otter Tail Power Company. We'll take another quick break on the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 and watching on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Breckenridge Cenex. Now is a great time to start thinking about protecting your recreational vehicles and equipment. Stock up on Splash RV Antifreeze at any one of our 4 locations, and we would like to thank you for your continued patronage.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
The Southern Valley's fastest internet is now available without a phone line. That's right, you can get fiber fast internet from Red River Communications, no phone line required. It's been recognized as one of the fastest internet connections anywhere in the country. Whether you're streaming the latest movie or connecting with friends, FiberFast makes it go, well, faster. Stop the buffering suffering and visit getfiberfast.com or call Red River Communications at 701-553-8309. Red River Communications. Go faster with fiber.
When Mom first started showing signs of memory loss, we were devastated. It was so frustrating. So many choices for assisted living. Then my sister and I walked into Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. We knew that this was the perfect place for our mother. Loved the bright, beautiful apartments and knew Mom would too. I was so impressed with the interaction between the residents and the staff. Twin Town Villa is a quality memory care community that's close to home and currently has openings. Call Twin Town Villa at 643-9542 or visit them online at twintownvilla.com.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way, we can concentrate on getting you the right car. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. QualityToyota.net. Let's go places.
When you neglect your health, you're neglecting a lot more than just yourself. After all, a lot of people depend on you, your children, your significant other, your friends, and extended family. Your presence means a lot to many different people. CHI St. Francis Health is here for you. Get your yearly mammogram scheduled at CHI St. Francis Health. They are open and ready for you. Call 701-643-0238 to schedule. CHI St. Francis, caring for you and about you.
Welcome back to the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show, a tradition of good taste and company. Looks like they're going to let them warm up another about 3.5 minutes. Perfect timing for your starting lineups, brought to you by Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley, providing superior quality products and services while generating a positive return for their patrons. We'll start off with Fergus Falls. Ellie Colbeck. Ellie Colbeck is their senior guard, and I know I'm going to probably get these mixed up. I'm going to make sure to go double check, but I believe Ellie Colbeck is the South Dakota State commit, and there's another college-level guard in this lineup that I'll let you know about. Bryn Sternberg is not her. She is a freshman guard. Wears number 12. Colbeck wears number 5, by the way. Ainsley Hansen, another senior in the starting lineup, wearing number 20. She's a forward. Tori Ratz at Minnesota State University Moorhead, my alma mater. Believe it or not, I went to college. She's a senior, wears number 22 as a guard. And then Hannah Polietsky is a senior center, wears number 30. And once again, I'm going to double check those. I'm a little nervous I got those mixed up, and that Colbeck is the MSUM commit, And you might say that, MSUM's the better one to go to, Obviously not biased at all. It's got to be better than a D1 university, right? I'm obviously kidding. SDSU, a great school. Tylee Irwin, as many Twin Town basketball fans know her, playing there another year. Having a fantastic career there, unsurprising to anyone who's ever covered her. Or covered her or watched her. I'm one of the few people who covered her when she was in high school, I guess. But anyways, Breckenridge's starting lineup. We're going to go with the usual suspects. They got Anna Erickson, who's kind of the small forward of the bunch and brings a lot of toughness to this lineup. Abby Johnson running the point. Anna Erickson wears 12, by the way. Abby Johnson, number 10. Carson Materi rocking number 20, the shooting guard in the bunch. Cameron Kaler, the power forward. and is a senior. Addie Twidwell, the junior post, wears number 22. And 3 seniors in the starting lineup with Anna Erickson, Carson Materi, and Cameron Kaler, and then a pair of juniors as Abby Johnson is also a junior along with Twidwell. And some girls we're going to see off the bench most likely, who have been some regulars in the rotation, Kelsey Sorrell, Parker Yagi, and possibly Sydney Roberts as well. And as I said, Breckenridge, without Jonica Bernades, mentioned that in the injury report, but thought I'd circle back to it just in case anyone missed that. And they were saying, what about Jonica? Don't forget about Jonica. I could never forget about Jonica Bernades. She's a fun player to watch, so definitely will be missed tonight as the Cowgirls look to be wrapping up their warm-ups. And there's only going to be one national anthem for this tournament, but they're saving it for the home team. So we are going to have a national anthem prior to this game, as it looks like we're going to be getting ready for it pretty soon here. I always try to time these out right, and I'm always struggling with it as we're going to hang here on the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show. Both teams kind of break in. It looks like they're going to go with the starting lineups and then go into the national anthem. So we'll stay here for just a bit. As Fergus Falls, one thing that's going to be tough here, obviously, they're going to have their hands full with that backcourt. So I think kind of keep those two in check. They should have pretty good odds. I think that's kind of how Crookston's recipe for success was. They didn't let those two get out of hand, and that it paid off for them, obviously, as Crookston picked up a win. Now they're playing against Watertown Mayor tonight for the tournament title. And I'm not 100% sure if we're going to hang out here for after the game, but there is an all-tournament team. And if that is not announced while we're doing the post-game show today, then I'll make sure to get it on the website when we do it. And Breckenridge seems to think that we're doing starting lineups first, but we're actually doing the national anthem. So we'll take our final break of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show for the national anthem, and come back for the opening tip. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on KBMW News Live.
Ottertail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved, and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Ottertail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
Hey everybody, this is Ward Cater with Vision Ford in Wapaton, North Dakota. My sales team and I are pleased to let you know that we have a great new vehicle inventory here and on its way. We have Super Duties, F-150s, Explorers, Bronco Sports, and even the full-size Bronco available for purchase. There's no better time than now to buy the vehicle of your dreams. My name is Ward Cater with Vision Ford in Wapaton, North Dakota, and I want to be your dealer for life. Please visit us at drivewithvision.com. That's drivewithvision.com.
Back and neck pain can keep you from enjoying the things you love. At Essentia Health, our team of spine care specialists will evaluate your symptoms and create a tailored treatment plan that fits your lifestyle. You will get the expert care you need when you need it. Working together, we can get you back to the activities you love. This is Essentia Health Spine Care, like nowhere else. EssentiaHealth.org.
More Engineering has been dedicated to finding sustainable engineering solutions for cities like Wapaton for more than 60 years. They offer a wide range of services, including civil engineering, land surveying, and environmental services that advance the region's infrastructure. As a 100% employee-owned company, they are committed to providing quality projects and building relationships in the communities they serve. Visit moreengineeringinc.com to learn more, or stop by their location in Wapaton. More Engineering, improving lives by building strong communities.
That'll do it for the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show, a tradition of good taste and company. Breckenridge Cowgirls just had their starters announced. I'll give you the starters once again. We're going to go with seniors, Anna Erickson, Cameron Kaler, and Carson Materi, and juniors, Abby Johnson and Addie Twidwell. They're both listed on the roster as Addison and Abigail, but I'm sticking with the shortened names. I think that's what they go by, but I could be wrong. They might get mad at me one day. I keep saying I'm going to check, but then I forget to check after the game's over. But Abby and Addie, I'll make sure to include the last name so they don't sound too similar. And starting lineup for the Otters, Ellie Kolbeck, Bryn Sternberg, Ainsley Hansen, Tori Ratz, and Hannah Polietsky. all seniors with the exception of Sternberg, who is a freshman. Starting lineups get announced for the Fergus Falls Otters. You can get a good look at them on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel. If you didn't know we were streaming the game, if you're just listening to it on the radio, if you want to watch it too, well, we got you covered. Andrew Zimmel took care of the video duties last night, as it's a bit of a tall order to get video capabilities in Moorhead High School's gym. So we weren't able to do the Breck boys game yesterday that I covered. But that's all right. I'm happy to do the girls game today. Hopefully we're in for a fun one as the Otters gather around in the huddle. By the way, the Otters, coached by Josh Steer. Like I said, off to a 5-3 start to the season. Cowgirls with a 3-6 record so far. Cameron Kaler will jump. Obviously, Twidwell, the tallest one in the lineup, but Kaler must have a bit of an edge on the vertical side. Opening tip is won by Breckenridge. Carson Materi comes away with it. I think it was actually won by the Fergus player, but Carsey reeled it in. Abby Johnson with the ball. Dribbles over to the right side. Tries to drive. Dishes it over to Carson Materi on the right wing. She gets the ball screen from Twidwell. Swings it over to Kaler. She swings it to Abby Johnson in the left corner. Johnson. As it's stolen away, it's going to be an open breakaway layup for two, and it's good. And that layup was by Polietsky. Abby Johnson splits through the double team. Comes to a jump stop. Pulls up for a deep two and drops it in.
Johnson scoring.
Abby Johnson gets Breckenridge the lead right back. And now a three-pointer from the right wing off the mark. Twidwell tries to keep it alive. Bats it out of bounds. Actually, I'm going to say out of bounds on Fergus Falls. On Breckenridge. My apologies. I just had Jordan Wendorf message me letting you know they do go by Abby and Addie. I'm not crazy. Fergus Falls going to get a nice bucket inside. Left-handed layup off the mark. Rebounded by Anna Erickson. Carson Materi going to push the tempo. Materi gets inside, goes over the layup, and she'll get a pair of free throws out of the deal. And my apologies on who got that breakaway layup. That was actually Ainsley Hansen. The 20 really looked like a 30 to me. Carson Materi puts up the free throw and drops it in. Materi starting off 1 for 1. One of the better free throw shooters on this squad. When she's locked in, I will say. 2 for 2 trip for Materi. Fergus Falls trails 4-2 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Don't have the video scoreboard set up today, unfortunately. Didn't have a whole lot of room to operate here for the setup. So I'll just try to update you as much as possible. Fergus Falls with the ball. You get up to the top of the key for an open triple. And it is good. Triple buried by Tori Ratz. Johnson gets it to Kaler. Johnson advances it near half court. Carson Materi. Materi hands it off to Kaler. Kaler to Materi. Kaler going to set a ball screen for Materi. She hands it off to Abby Johnson. Has it almost stripped away, but Johnson hangs on to it. Gets a ball screen to free herself up. Nice little shot fake. Dishes it over to Materi on the right side. She gets a ball screen from Twidwell. Materi kicks it out to Erickson. And there is a shot clock for this tournament. Almost forgot to mention that. Cameron Kaler is going to get it up before it goes off the back iron. But rebounded by Twidwell, but they ended up turning it over. Fergus Falls looking to get another transition bucket. Materi there to guard. And nice little Euro step for two. Ellie Kolbeck with a nice move to free herself up for the left-handed layup. Fergus Falls using a press, but Anna Erickson gets it down with the long pass. Abby Johnson going to answer with the three. Way off the mark. Rebounded by Fergus Falls. And they're going to try to do the pass down, but it ends up being a foul on the floor. They threw it into the paint. Trying to get a nice little quick transition bucket. We got our first substitution of the game, and that is Centrea Lockett.
Checking in for the Otters, Centrea Lockett.
As Fergus Falls looking to inbound, and Breckenridge playing some nice defense. Lockett gets the ball. Gets over to Polietsky. She hands it off to Kolbeck. Puts up the three, off the mark, rebounded by Materi. Materi swings it over to the right corner to Erickson. Erickson over to Cameron Kaler. as they're kind of in a 5-out set. Abby Johnson over to Twidwell. Twidwell going to set the ball screen for Materi. Not open on the roll. Kaler with the ball. Gets it over to Erickson. She gets a ball screen from Kaler. Fergus Falls doing a great job covering the roll. Once again, there is a shot clock, which is down to 8. Abby Johnson gets it over to Kaler. Kaler once again going to have to huck one up off the mark, rebounded by Lockett. And there is no shot clock in Fergus Falls, but you can do it, or in Minnesota, but you can do it for tournaments. Polietsky dishes it out to the perimeter. Nice little runner off the mark, but she gets her own rebound. That was Sternberg. Swung out to Kolbeck. Kolbeck with Erickson guarding there. It's her toughest defender, or their toughest defender. Makes sense she'll be guarding there. Swung around the perimeter to the right wing to Tori Ratz. Ratz looking to get downhill with the right hand layup and drops it in. Tori Ratz with a quick 5 points. Materi up to Anna Erickson. Erickson almost got it stolen from behind. Now looking for an open teammate. Throws it across the court and has it stolen right in front of Carson Materi. And now there's going to be a foul and one. Ellie Kolbeck for the bucket. She's got 4 points. So 9 of the 11 points so far for the Otters come from the 2 players that we said cannot have a good night for Breckenridge to be successful. Parker Yagi checking in for her first action. Comes in for Addie Twidwell. 1 foul on Twidwell, 1 foul on Materi as she picked up that one. And the free throw is good by Kolbeck. Yagi advances the ball up to Erickson. Erickson's kind of the one who hovers around half court. They throw it to her to break the press. Abby Johnson with the ball. Cowgirls trailing 12-4 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 13:55 remaining in this opening half. Materi gets it to Parker Yagi and ends up going off Yagi's hand, but then off an Otter. So it's still Cowgirl ball. Ball gets inbounded to Kaler. Kaler with a nice little step through. Off the mark, though. And Parker Yagi touched it, but as did a Fergus player. And actually had 2 people let me know Abby and Addie are good to go. Thank you, Max Johnson, Abby's sister. Covered Max for a few years for the Breckenridge Cowboys in a variety of sports. Anna Erickson. It's over to Abby Johnson. She's dribbling the ball by half court. As once again, got to keep saying this, there is a shot clock. Got to have a little bit of urgency. As Johnson just is off to Materi and then sets a ball screen. Materi looking to get downhill. Kicks it in the corner. Swung over for an open triple for Anna Erickson. Off the back iron. And rebounded almost by the Otters, but Abby Johnson came away with it. Johnson to Anna Erickson. Cowgirls trailing 12-4 with 13:05 remaining in your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Johnson over to Erickson on the left wing. Feeds it down to Cameron Kaler. Kaler with the turnaround off the mark. Rebounded by Kolbeck, who's looking to push the tempo. Kolbeck driving by Erickson with a nice little scoop layup. She'll get a pair of free throws, though. Ellie Kolbeck has more points than Breckenridge so far. She's got 5 to the Cowgirls' 4 points. As does Tori Ratz. And now she's the leading scorer. Kolbeck with 6. Pair of subs coming in. Carly Brager along with Ainsley Hansen checking back in. Trying to stay perfect at the free throw line, and she does. Kolbeck goes 3 for 3. Abby Johnson gets the inbound, and the double team is waiting for her, and they're going to get tied up for a jump ball. Possession arrow is to the Otters after the opening tip was won by the Cowgirls. 14-4, your Fergus Falls lead on the Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Kolbeck dishes it down low, and they kick it right outside for an inside-out 3 off the front iron. Long rebound. Oh, I thought Carson Materi was going to reel that in, but she just let it go out of bounds. Why waste the energy? Parker Yagi will inbound it. Her team trailing by 10. And it is stolen off the inbound. They throw it inside, and it's almost turned over again. Johnson trying to make the hustle play, but Fergus Falls retains possession. Ball is a few feet behind the three-point line. Nice dribble drive. And dropped in for 2. And we got a timeout after the Tory Rats bucket. We'll take a quick one with them. Your score with 12:18 remaining in the opening half. 16-4. Fergus Falls in the lead. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Buyer Insurance Agency on Highway 13 in Wapaton are your local agents with local locations. With skyrocketing building prices, are you properly insured? Buyer Insurance are licensed insurance advisors serving the Richland, Wilkins, Sargent, Southern Cass, and surrounding counties for 15 plus years. They represent over 15 companies that have been in the insurance industry for over 100 years, serving the area. Our plans are based on yours. Give them a call at 701-642-0955 or stop out. They're located on Highway 13 West in Wapaton. That's Buyer Insurance Agency.
Welcome back to Fergus Falls as the Cowgirls trail 16-4 out of the gate. And Breckenridge will stick with the lineup of Erickson, Materi, Johnson, Yagi, and Kaler. So Jim Dick probably just trying to settle his crew down. Got to get something going offensively to counter this Fergus Falls attack. A lot of fantastic players. Materi with the ball. And Parker Yagi looking to advance it. And goes up for 2, but off the mark. And now she tries to go up again. But she draws the foul. As guess what? I got a volunteer running the camera. One of the lovely parents who will remain unnamed. I don't remember if she wanted to be named last year. That'll be your hint for all the diehard fans out there. She did it for me last year. Free throw is good by Parker Yagi. And we got a 16-5 score now after the free throw. Next free throw is up and good. 2 for 2 trip, 4 for 4 for Breckenridge on the night so far. As the Otters swinging around the perimeter, get over the right wing to Colbeck. Colbeck with a pull-up jumper, and that is just smooth. Drops it in for 2. She's up to 9 points already. Parker Yagi with the ball, looking to break the press. And has it turned over. Otters looking to get another transition bucket, going up for 2. And shot is off the mark, but 2 free throws coming. And heading to the charity stripe is number 10, Carly Brager, one of the substitutions in this game. So far they've gone 7 deep by my count. 11:41 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. First free throw drops in. As Brager gets in the scoring column. First bench point for Fergus Falls. We've started 4 for 4 from the free throw line. And I thought I was going to jinx him there. I did not. 5 of 5 from the free throw line to Breckenridge's 4 of 4. 20-6 your score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 11:41 remaining. Twidwell with the ball. Oh, Lockett ended up blocking it out of bounds. Twidwell almost dragged the foot there, but managed to hang on. As points for the Cowgirls so far, 2 from Abby Johnson, 2 from Carson Materi, and 2 from Parker Yagi. Johnson with the lone field goal for the Cowgirls. Johnson gets the ball on the inbound, pulls over 3, and goes off the front iron. Addie Twidwell tracks it down. Twidwell being ball strong, but then ends up throwing it away. Stolen by the Otters. And ends up turning into an open layup. 2 defenders there, but she kind of snuck by them. So we'll take a quick break after that bucket by Ainsley Hansen. Your score, 22-6, Fergus Falls in the lead.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so...
And welcome back to Fergus Falls. That was a very strange occurrence. Had my radio equipment shut down on me, but catch you guys up. 9:12 remaining, 22-6 is your score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 9:12 remaining in this opening half, I should say. Thank you to my unknown camera woman who got through the break. I know that you guys couldn't hear anything if you were watching on KBMW News Live, but very much appreciate her, her or him, whoever it is. I already said it was a woman. Carson Materi inbounding. Cameron Kaler trying to flash open and ends up having it batted away. The official actually maybe saved the Cowgirls a turnover there. He's kind of cut off the defender, Ainsley Hansen, who's trying to run down that steal. Anna Erickson gets the ball. Now back to Materi. 9:08 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard in this opening half. Materi gets it over to Sydney Roberts, who just recently checked in. Roberts pulls up for the mid-range jumper and banks it in. Sydney Roberts with her first 2 points of the night. Second field goal for the Cowgirls. 22-8 is the score. Here are the Fergus Falls Otters in the lead on their home court. And left-handed layup off the mark by Colbeck, who's up to 9 points. One more than the Cowgirls have as a team. Materi with the ball. Going to get a ball screen from Twidwell. Thought about the three. Instead, drives it inside. Goes up for the layup. Actually kind of got batted. Didn't hit the rim, so the shot clock remained, but it doesn't matter. Cameron Kaler got the rebound and drew the foul. Kaler with her first trip to the charity stripe on the night. Cowgirls started off 4 for 4. Kaler's free throw is up and rattles in. Kaler, the North Dakota State College of Science volleyball commit, ended her career as arguably the best hitter in school history. Got enough school records to back it up. Next free throw off the mark. Anna Erickson trying to track it down. Goes out of bounds. They're going to say it was off Erickson. First free throw miss for the Cowgirls, who are 5 of 6 to start it off. It's going to be one of the, positive takeaways from this first half. Shot well on the free throw line. Now they got to get to the free throw line some more. Keep shooting well. Fergus Falls swinging around the perimeter over to the left wing. Up to the top of the key. Oh, Anna Erickson gambled and tried to steal it, but Colbeck makes the nice pass down low. Off the mark on the shot, though. Cameron Kaler with the board. And now they're going to call a foul. And I just saw that one coming. Don't foul 75 feet away from the other hoop. I was just going to say that, so it's nice that the coach can beat me to it. And then I don't look silly if I throw out a really weird measurement, like 300 feet away. Just casually the length of a football field. Kaler to inbound it to Materi, who's running the point with Abby Johnson out of the game. And Jonica Renata is out of the game with an injury. We won't see it all tonight. Abby Johnson actually is checking back in. Roberts hands it off to Kaler, who dishes it down to Twidwell and made a nice read to cut to the other box and drop it in with a left-handed layup. That's that was a fantastic setup there to get Twidwell the bucket. Now the Cowgirls come up with another stop. Roberts ends up getting laid out. She was looking for a teammate to pass it to and ended up getting kind of run over from behind. Cameron Kaler looks to be a little banged up. Possibly, not sure if it was, she was kind of limping, so I'm not sure if it was an ankle injury or, I'm not 100% sure, but they're checking it out. Coaching staff's talking to her. Coach Imdick trying to get a feel for what just ended up happening. Materi bringing the ball up. Anna Erickson sent the ball screen. Materi going to pop the three from the top of the key and got it. Carson Materi, nothing but net. She's got 5 points. 7:25 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard as the Cowgirls are within double or single digits, 22-14. Otters trying to get back to the double-digit lead. Colbeck with the ball on the left wing. Swings it up to near the top of the key to Rats. Rats feeding it into the post and dropped in for two. Polieski with the bucket. And now we'll take a quick timeout break with the Otters as the Fergus Falls Otters take the timeout. Looks to be a full timeout. Your score before we head into the timeout break, 24-14. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on KBMW News Live.
So complicated. Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing auto owners insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Welcome back to Fergus Falls High School. Score is 24-14. Here with the Otters in the lead with 7:03 remaining in the first half. As we got we got some recommendations to try to get the scoreboard in there since we don't have the scoreboard camera. We only have the scoreboard on this one side. As Abby Johnson bringing the ball up. I personally like the close-up look, and then I give you the score every 10 minutes or something. But apparently we have some people who disagree. Abby Johnson with a nice inside-out three. Off the mark. Just hit the front of the rim. She's got to get a little more on it because I think that's where the last two have missed at least, maybe even the last three. Otters. Kolbeck puts up the right-handed layup on the left side. Draws the contact, heading back to the free throw line. She's already 3 of 3. In her 9-point out. Oh, they're going to say I was on the floor. Oh. I'll be darned. They get inbounded. Swung around to Brager. Brager up to Kolbeck. Kolbeck puts up the three and drops it in. That is how you execute in out-of-bounds play. Set her up beautifully for that open triple. I remember Cowgirls ran kind of a similar play last year. Abby Johnson gets it out to Roberts. Dishes it to Erickson. Erickson looking to get downhill. Throws up the layup. Off the mark. Twidwell tracks down the rebound. Looking for an open teammate. Finds Roberts wide open for a triple, and she's got it. Sydney Roberts gets in on the three-point party. She's got 5 points. Her second bucket of the first half. And Kolbeck with the ball. You can just tell Anna Erickson is just gassed. That is a tough assignment. As Brager looking to drive to the rack. That gets kicked out. Abby Johnson guarding there on Hansen. And the ball's in the paint after a dribble drive. Kolbeck thought about the three. Carson Materi guarding there. And they're going to call 3 seconds on the Otters. And also has just checked in the game just a little bit ago. Jenna Carlson for the Otters. Abby Johnson, looking for an open teammate. And kind of taking their sweet time. She tries to dish it out to Twidwell. Oh, actually sneaks the pass in there for the bucket. That looked like a very risky pass, but you can't knock someone for throwing a pass that turns into a bucket. Lead is cut to 8. 5:15 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. As Hansen drives inside, gets it out to Carlson. Carlson puts up the layup, but blocked by Roberts. She's brought some great energy off the bench tonight. Abby Johnson bringing the ball up. Gets it over to Materi. Kolbeck guarding there. Gets the ball screen from Erickson. Erickson kicks it out to Roberts in the corner. Was thinking she was going to take another three, but instead she's going to look to drive. Erickson now has it on the perimeter. She feeds it up to Materi. Materi gets a ball screen from Erickson, who, like I said, just looks gassed right now. I don't know if she's been off the floor yet. Erickson's going to put up the three anyways. Off the mark. Rebounded by Kolbeck. Kolbeck feeds it up, but it is almost out of bounds, but the Fergus Falls player saved it, and Carson Materi came away with the steal. Materi picks up her dribble, gets it to Roberts, feeds it inside to Twidwell. Twidwell ends up traveling. Picked up her dribble and dragged the foot. So checking into the game for the Otters. Bryn Sternberg, the freshman who started this ball game, and then Ainsley Hansen. So I might have had the players mixed up there. I was calling Tori Ratz Hansen. My apologies. So Kolbeck will bring the ball up. 4:15 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. She's got 12 on the night. 12 of her team's 27 points. She's also a fantastic passer. Fun watching her dish it off to teammates. Ratz with the ball. Ratz gets a ball screen. And now she's got the mismatch with Twidwell guarding here. She puts up the three off the mark. Abby Johnson with the rebound. Johnson gets it up to Roberts. Roberts over to Yagi. Yagi puts up the three. Got it! Parker Yagi with the triple. She's got 5 points. And just like that, Cowgirls only down by 5, 27-22 on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 3:37 remaining in the opening half. And now we got a 5 call. Parker Yagi drawing that one on Colbeck. And Colbeck's like, I didn't realize she was that close to that we were had the possibility of a 5 call here, but that's what you get. Abby Johnson bringing the ball up, crosses the timeline. Now looking to get downhill with the runner, and drops it in. Abby Johnson's second bucket. She had the first field goal of the game. Now it's a 3-point game, 1-possession game, I should say. 3:15 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Swung around to the right side, Colbeck on the right wing. Colbeck to Rats for a wide open triple. Got it. That's how you silence a run. Tori Rats now up to 10 points, a pair of triples. Abby Johnson dishes it to Roberts on the back cut. She puts up the short floater. Off the mark, rebounded by the Otters. As they're looking to push the tempo, Rats looking for another triple back-to-back. Off the mark. They're going to let it go out of bounds. So Cowgirls will have Carson Materi coming to the game. She'll take over the point guard duties with Abby Johnson getting a breather. As Cameron Kaler, nor to be seen on the bench, so maybe getting that injury tended to, which would be a massive loss for the Cowgirls. Kelsey Sorolla in the game. Sydney Roberts puts it over to Materi. Materi looking to set up the offense, as definitely have gotten a lot more adjusted to the shot clock, I've noticed. You know, right away there, they ended up getting into a few tricky possessions where they had to huck one up. Now Materi is going to put it up with 10 seconds left on the shot clock, way off the mark, rebounded by the Otters. Fergus Falls with a 6-point lead, 2:10 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Rats with a nice dish out to Polietsky. Shot is off the mark. She gets her own rebound, though, on a perfect bounce. Polietsky, got away with a travel there, possibly. That's why I don't officiate. Rats puts up the 3 and rattles it in. Tori Rats just come alive here. Up to 13 points. She's now the leading scorer. 25 of the 33 points have been scored by their fantastic guard duo. 9-point lead for the Otters. Materi calling up Sorol, saying come get the ball. Sorol looking for an open teammate. Feeds Roberts in the corner. In the left corner, I should say. Skip pass over to Materi on the right side. Materi feeds it in the high post to Twidwell. Boots it out to Materi for an open triple. Got it! Carson Materi with her second triple. She's got 8 points. Actually leading the team in scoring. And now Fergus Falls ends up throwing it out of bounds. Looks like Twidwell and Polietsky kind of got tied up there, as Kaler has returned to the bench and trying to see what her situation is there. She might have an ankle injury, would be my guess, possibly. That's what I thought she was kind of nursing when she came off the floor. Maybe we'll find out at halftime. 1:05 remaining in this opening half on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 33-27. Cowgirls trying to make it another one-possession game. Shot is off the mark. Might have even got tipped on that one. Not 100% sure. As they dish it up to Rats. Rats, who's got 3 threes on the night so far. Colbeck with the ball. Erickson guarding there. Dishes it to Hansen, who kicks it out to Rats. Nice defensive possession so far here by the Cowgirls. 35 seconds remaining in this half. 15 on the shot clock. That's Fergus Falls being patient, looking for their shot. Colbeck up to Rats. That's why you're patient. Wide open 3. Off the flare screen is good. 4th triple of the half. Makes it a 9-point game. Cowgirls have 15 seconds left to cut into this lead. Materi hands it off to Roberts. 8 seconds remaining. She gets it to Parker Yagi. Yagi to Erickson. Everyone kind of just handed it off to each other. Materi dishes it off to Erickson. Erickson's going to get a deep 2 up. Off the mark. So we'll head into the Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show with a score of 36-27. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hello,
This is your water softener talking. I love Morton salt crystals.
Have you fed your water softener lately? Ensure you have softer feeling skin and hair with Morton Pure and Natural Water Softener Crystals. Stop by Farmers Union Oil to check out our variety of Morton salts. Your water softener will love you for it.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
The Southern Valley's fastest internet is now available without a phone line. That's right, you can get fiber-fast internet from Red River Communications, no phone line required. It's been recognized as one of the fastest internet connections anywhere in the country. Whether you're streaming the latest movie or connecting with friends, FiberFast makes it go, well, faster. Stop the buffering suffering and visit getfiberfast.com or call Red River Communications at 701-553-8309. Red River Communications, go faster with fiber.
At Twin Town Villa, their focus is on comfort, security, peace of mind, and quality of life for their residents. They're extending an invitation to you to stop and experience how their assisted living community is different. Their 1- and 2-bedroom apartments are spacious and fully functional, and their list of amenities is endless. Their mission centers around family with assistance, supportive services, and quality health care all under one roof at Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. Check them out on Facebook or visit their website at twintownvilla.com. Call them 643-9542 to schedule a tour today.
No one woke up this morning and thought, I want to go haggle.
At Quality Toyota, we don't do that. Our bottom line pricing means you get our best price the first time, every time. You'll even have that price before you talk to anyone, because that price is listed online at qualitytoyota.net and in the window of every vehicle. Simple, easy, stress-free. That's the quality difference. Quality Toyota, West Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls, qualitytoyota.net. Let's go places.
Your daughter has the flu. Your son breaks his arm. You need quality medical care you can count on. CHI St. Francis Primary Care Walk-In Clinic. Quality family care. Go to the Primary Care Walk-In Clinic at CHI St. Francis, where there is no appointment necessary. Hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 7:30 and 9 to 5 on the weekend. Quality care close to home. You get the finest care for home injuries, common illnesses, and emergency service. Virtual visit available. Call 643-0747. We treat you like family. You're one of our own.
Ottertail Power Company would like to remind you about the importance of high school athletics in the lives of children. These extracurricular activities play a role in the education and development of those kids involved and provide a way for them to learn some of life's most important lessons. Lessons that will take them through life with a sense of accomplishment and pride. Ottertail Power Company would like to salute those athletes, coaches, and fans that make every season one to remember.
Hey everybody, this is Ward Cater with Vision Ford in Wahpeton, North Dakota. My sales team and I are pleased to let you know that we have a great new vehicle inventory here and on its way. We have Super Duties, F-150s, Explorers, Bronco Sports, and even the full-size Bronco available for purchase. There's no better time than now to buy the vehicle of your dreams. My name is Ward Cater with Vision Ford in Wahpeton, North Dakota, and I want to be your dealer for life. Please visit us at drivewithvision.com. That's drivewithvision.com.
Welcome to the Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Show, your number one grain marketing and production agriculture supply company. Turner Bloff is here. Going to run through the scoring for you. I didn't dare keep track of any other stats because that never goes well, especially when I'm running camera, and I was running camera the first about 10 or 5 minutes of the game. So, leading scorer so far, Tori Ratz with 16 points, the MSUM commit. I made sure to double check that in the break. Ellie Kolbeck, the South Dakota State commit, going to play Division I basketball. She's got 12 points, one triple to Tori Ratz's 4. Ainsley Hansen with 4 points, 2 points for Hannah Polieski, and then 2 points for Carly Brager off the bench. Only 2 points off the bench for their 36. And as I said, 28 of the 36 points have been scored by the terrific duo in the backcourt for the Otters. They've scored 28 points to the Cowgirls 27. That's outstanding. How did they get to 27, you might ask? Carson Materi with 8 points so far. 5 points each from Sydney Roberts and Parker Yegi, both coming off the bench. 4 points from Abby Johnson and Addie Twidwell, respectively. And then 1 from Cameron Kaler to round it out. So that's how you got your 27 points. And we'll take another quick break on the Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Show. Come back with a few keys to the half. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel.
Back and neck pain can keep you from enjoying the things you love. At Essentia Health, our team of spine care specialists will evaluate your symptoms and create a tailored treatment plan that fits your lifestyle. You will get the expert care you need when you need it. Working together, we can get you back to the activities you love. This is Essentia Health Spine Care, like nowhere else. EssentiaHealth.org.
More Engineering has been dedicated to finding sustainable engineering solutions for cities like Wahpeton for more than 60 years. They offer a wide range of services, including civil engineering, land surveying, and environmental services that advance the region's infrastructure. As a 100% employee-owned company, they are committed to providing quality projects and building relationships in the communities they serve. Visit moreengineeringinc.com to learn more, or stop by their location in Wahpeton. More Engineering, improving lives by building strong communities. Buyer Insurance Agency on Highway 13 in Wahpeton are your local agents with local locations. With skyrocketing building prices, are you properly insured? Buyer Insurance are licensed insurance advisors serving the Richland, Wilkins, Sargent, Southern Cass, and surrounding counties for 15 plus years. They represent over 15 companies that have been in the insurance industry for over 100 years, serving the area. Our plans are based on yours. Give them a call at 701-642-0955 or stop out. They're located on Highway 13 West in Wahpeton. That's Buyer Insurance Agency. Dr. Andrea Hornstein at Hornstein Family Chiropractic is certified in pregnancy and pediatrics. Dr. Andrea treats newborns, infants, toddlers, school-age teens, and athletes, all the way to moms and dads, grandmas, and grandpas, too. No need to suffer with a headache. This is one of Dr. Andrea's favorite things to treat. Did you know sprained ankles can be treated by a chiropractor? Getting your athlete back into the game faster, ready to feel and function well. Utilize chiropractic care for a healthier wellness style. Call Hornstein Family Chiropractic at 701-672-1300. That's Hornstein Family Chiropractic.
Hello, my name is Jason Butts, proud parent of two little Breckenridge Cowboys. My family loves Breckenridge and feel lucky to have such great schools. Breckenridge schools excel due to their dedicated faculty and staff. They truly care for each individual student. They encourage and foster an atmosphere that creates self-pride and big brains in these kids that will lead the next generation. They make school cool. A good school is cornerstone to a good community, and we are so lucky to have that here in Breckenridge. Breck schools inspire my boys to excel, and for that, I have Breckenridge pride. Play the jingle.
Welcome back to the Minn Kota Ag Products Halftime Show, which is far superior to the Wilkin Drink and Eatery pregame show, if I do say so myself. 36-27 is the score with the Fergus Falls Otters in the lead on their home floor. And they got into this third-place game by falling to Crookston, as the Cowgirls lost to Watertown Mary yesterday. And those two teams will be playing after this game, I believe, for the title round. If anyone's got any updates on the Breckenridge Cowboys score, Cowboys started up at 4:30, or at least they were supposed to, against Zimmerman. So if anyone has that, feel free to shoot it my way. If you got my number, if you got my email, if you got my Facebook info, whatever you need, send it my way. I'll be checking her out. And a few keys to this one. No one listened to me when I said slow down those two guards. I'm just kidding. Obviously, they're not listening to this part of the game. But slowing down those two guards, I'm sticking with that. Keep them somewhat in check. At least shut down one of them. Because if they both go off, then you're definitely in trouble. And I think after the beginning of the half, I think they did a better job on Colbeck, but they kind of let Rats get a little loose. Story Rats just unload on them, and slowing down one of those girls is a tall order on its own, but slowing down both of them is obviously very, very, very tall order. But if they can keep both of those two girls in check, maybe make all the other girls beat them, I think they'll be all right. Because as I said, they have 28 of the 36 points. So if you make all the other girls on the floor beat you, you should be doing all right. And we'll see if Cameron Kaler's going to be coming out. Nope, she looks like she's going to be done for the night. Once again, did not hear what her injury was, but massive loss for the Cowgirls, as Parker Yagi will take the floor. Parker, not the tallest post player you've seen ever, but she makes up for it. her athleticism and pretty strong girl too. So she holds her own down there. As the Otters look to be going with their same starting 5 of Kolbeck, Sternberg, Hansen, Ratz, and Polietsky. Abby Johnson gets the inbound to start off the second half. That'll do it for our Minn Kota Ag Products halftime show. Johnson dishes it up to Yegi and throws it a little too high for Twidwell, and it is stolen away, and not the start they were looking for. As the Otters looking for their start that they were actually looking for, but the 3 is off the mark. Addie Twidwell comes away with the rebound. Abby Johnson has the ball near the top of the key. Oh, thought about the 3. Had a decent look at it, actually. Anna Erickson gets the ball, but Rats closed out pretty quick. Johnson looking to back down her defender in the paint. Dishes it off to Yegi, who gets a ball screen, and then her layup just rims out. Rats with the rebound. 17-10 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard in this ball game. 9-point game. Polietsky with the ball. Skip pass over to the right wing. Now fed to Hansen in the right corner. Hansen looking to drive baseline. Dishes it off to Polietsky, but she cut a little too hard. Rats with the ball. Johnson guarding. Rats frees up a lot of room, and now there's going to be a foul on the Cowgirls on Anna Erickson because she just bulldozed a player. I think Bryn Sternberg is the one who got laid out on that one. Number 12 laying out number 12. Erickson guarding the inbound. Kolbeck trying to get it in. Not getting a whole lot of room to operate. Kolbeck with the give and go. Drops it in with a right-handed layup.
Basket by Kolbeck.
Ellie Kolbeck up to 14 points, trying to catch up with Rats, who's up to 16. Erickson comes to a jump stop. Carson Materi, that's about as open as she's going to get all year. 3-pointers off the mark, though. Yegi with the rebound. Gets it to Materi. She dishes off to Anna Erickson for the inside-out 3, off the mark. And rebounded by Ainsley Hansen. Kolbeck bringing the ball up. Dishes off to Polietsky. Loses the ball. Parker Yegi comes away with it. Cowgirls trailing by 11. Yegi was trying to get the defender to kind of run into her and draw the foul. Yegi thought about the 3. She's going to get called for the travel, though. Just a little too quick. 16:05 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowgirls still have yet to score so far. Fergus Falls has the lone bucket of this half. Ellie Kolbeck, the nice layup off a give and go. Kolbeck looking to get another bucket with a Euro step, and she drops it in with the right hand. Her and Ratzer is trying to see who can be the leading scorer tonight. They both got 16. Erickson giving her an open teammate. Pass fakes. Gets it over to Materi on the skip pass. Materi looking to drive on Kolbeck. Johnson was going over to set a ball screen. Materi picked up her dribble. Johnson giving her an open teammate. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Rats guarding. Gets it over to Materi on the left wing. She gets a ball screen from Twidwell. Thought about getting it to her, but dishes it over to Johnson. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Johnson's got to do something. Goes up for the runner. Off the mark. Rebounded by Parker Yegi, though. As I said, she holds her own down there. And they're going to call a foul on the rebound. Looked a little bit more like a jump ball to me, but I do not know. Polietsky with the foul. And now checking in for her first action. We got the other Kaler checking into the game. Kaylin Kaler. Her first real varsity action of the night. And maybe one of her first real tastes of varsity action for the year. I'll make sure to check that in the commercial break. I haven't done all the games. As Kolbeck gets freed up for an open triple and got it. Kolbeck coming out and scoring the first 7 points of the half. As the Otter lead is up to 16. Kaler gets it over to Materi. And she has it stripped away, and then it goes out of bounds off the Otters. Cowgirls caught a break there. Could have went off Materi's foot just as easily there. Kaler. Got to double check her grade while I'm at it. Materi crosses half court, gets it up to Anna Erickson. Dishes it to Materi. She's looking for an open teammate. Absolutely nobody moving. Anna Erickson gets the dribble handoff. Dishes it off to Kaler. Kaylin Kaler gets into the paint, throws up the runner, has it swatted by Hansen. Gotta love the confidence going up for it, though. Kolbeck with the whatchamacallit. Started up on my words there. The inside-out three off the mark. Abby Johnson coming away with it. 14-15 remaining, but she has stolen away from behind. 16-point lead. With all 7 of the points coming from Colbeck here in the second half. Rats trying to change that with a three of her own. Now they both got 19, and Breckenridge taking a timeout. Take a quick timeout with them. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM and watching on KBMW News Live.
When you think of amazing burgers, I'm pretty sure I know what comes to mind.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
No, not that.
Everyone loves Krabby Patties.
What? No, not that. You think of the Wilkin Drink and Eatery in Breckenridge. Their delicious half-pound burgers are unrivaled, and the best night to get them is when they're $3 off on Burger Night every Monday after 5. The Wilkin Drink and Eatery, a tradition of good taste and company since 1897. Go check out the best burgers in the Twin Towns.
Welcome back to Fergus Falls High School. As the Otters have gone on a 10-0 run to start off the second half. 7 straight points by Ellie Colbeck to start it off. And then a bucket from Tori Ratz from the three-point line. She's got 5 threes. They each have 19 points. 2 of them have 38 of the 46 points for the Otters. Carson Materi with the ball. Crosses the timeline. Picks up her dribble. A little bit of contact. They're not going to call it. Abby Johnson trying to answer with a three of her own off the mark. As Colbeck comes away with the rebound. Colbeck pulls up for the mid-range jumper and drops it in. Gets a very generous bounce on that one. Colbeck's up to 9 points in just the second half alone. 21 on the night. Johnson throws up the left-handed layup off the mark. And rebounded by Colbeck. And I don't know if you're going to find a better backcourt all year than anyone's Breckenridge is going to face. Rats with the ball. Gets a ball screen. Thought about the three. Swings it over to Hansen. And Anna Erickson's going to get called for another body foul for bulldozing a defender. Ainsley Hansen taking the blow there. That's Parker Yagi and Kelsey Sorrell checking into the game. As got to double check what grade Kaler is. She's an 8th grader as well. So 3 8th graders on the varsity roster at least. I don't know if there's possibly more. 3-pointer is good from Rats. As her and Colbeck, what else is there to say? They're just quite the duo. 6 triples here in the game to get her 22 points. Johnson trying to get her team back into it as it is a 15-0 run to start off this second half. Twidwell with the ball at the high post. Looking to go to work on Polietsky. She draws the foul. 3rd team foul of the half on the, or actually 2nd team foul on the half for the Otters. Now checking in are Brager and Lockett. Johnson. Twidwell has great position in the post. Goes up for the shot and draws the foul. She'll head to the line for a pair of free throws. Lockett got tagged with that one after coming in. Her 3rd foul. Coach Steer letting her know. You got 3 fouls. Played smart down there in the post. Twidwell has a shot go off the back iron. And if she sinks this free throw, it'll be the first point of the second half for the Cowgirls. And that one rims out, but rebounded by Erickson. Kicks it out to Sorrell for the open 3. Got it! Kelsey Sorrell getting her team in the scorebook for the second half. Stop the 15-0 run. Runner off the mark by the Otters. And it gets tied up for a jump ball. Possession arrow is to the Otters.
Goes to the Otters.
A 15-0 run with all the points scored by Colbeck and Rats. 21-point lead as Lockett has the ball. Looking for Colbeck on the back cut. Throws it into her. Inside out shot off the mark. Rebounded by Colbeck. Colbeck's just going to put up the 3, and it rattles out. And a few hands got a hand on that, but they're going to say it was out on Breckenridge. Materi checking into the game for Johnson. Materi once again will take over the point guard duties. Colbeck inbounding it. Like I said, fantastic passer for this squad. Going to show that off here. Dishes it up to the top of the key. And they feed it inside to Lockett. Lockett puts up the shot with her right hand on the left side, rebounded by Twidwell. She gets it, and she really swings those elbows, being ball strong. This looks like a brawler down low. Sorrell looking to make it back-to-back triples. Got it! Sorrell giving her team some energy off the bench with a pair of triples, and we have a timeout. Your score as we headed in the timeout break, brought to you by Highcamp Construction. 51-33, Fergus Falls Otters in the lead. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Hi, this is Amanda from State Farm Breckenridge.
And this is Matt from State Farm Wapaton.
We are your local hometown insurance team.
And just like with your local sports team, having the right coverage is important. We're here to make sure you have the right coverage in place to protect what is most important to you.
We offer complimentary quotes for home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance.
And just like with your local sports teams, we're here and local and ready to answer all of your questions.
No more dialing 800 numbers or waiting on hold to talk to someone.
State Farm of Wapaton and Breckenridge.
Your local insurance team.
Welcome back to Fergus Falls as the host team leads the Breckenridge Cowgirls 51-33 in the holiday tournament. Colbeck with Anna Erickson. Going to guard her the whole way down the court. I don't envy her for drawing that task. Rats in the corner with Materi guarding there. Don't envy her either. Both of the guards are up to 20+. Lockett. Shot off the mark. Rebounded by the Cowgirls, looks like, but then it got tied up for a jump ball. Breckenridge has the possession arrow, I believe.
Jump ball, possession, Breckenridge.
If it is possible for both of them to grab the rebound at the exact same time, I think that might have been what happened there. It's like a jump ball off the rebound. Don't see that very often. Yagi with the ball. Breaks the press, gets it to Sorrell, who has back-to-back threes in the second half. Only points of the half for the Cowgirls. Might as well get it to her again. She's the only one who's knocking anything down. And Breckenridge ends up turning it over instead. Colbeck out to Rats for the triple, and a very generous roll. Third three of the second half. She's up to 7 on the night. She's got 25 points. Possibly going to be creeping up on a school record. I wouldn't be too surprised. Yagi with the ball. It's a ball screen from Erickson. Has to dish it over to Lockett. Has it turn, or dishes it over and has it stolen by Lockett, I should say. She threw it right to her, so it almost looked like it was a pass to a teammate. Colbeck dishes it off to Lockett. Now Rats has it, looking for her 8th triple. Got it! Rats is on fire. She's got 4 in each half. 28 on the night. She might be going for a scoring record, too. 24-point lead for the Otters. 10-12 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Materi over to Anna Erickson. Twidwell with the ball. Throwing the pass fakes, but they're not too convincing. Gets it off to Abby Johnson. Or being off to Carson Materi. Materi dishes it to Sorrell in the corner. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Sorrell looking for an open teammate. Gets it to Erickson. Pulls up for the mid-range jumper. Off the back iron. And rebounded by the Otters. Looks like Colbeck came away with that one. Colbeck with a nice dime down low to Lockett for the first bucket of the second half. Not scored by Colbeck or by Rats. And not sure if there was a delay of game there or what happened, but.
Delay of game warning.
And Fergus got a delay of game there, I guess.
Sternberg and Polieski.
So Fergus Falls just checks in a new 3. I think 3 players just went in for them. They kept in their 2 stud guards. 9:35 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Cowgirls trailing 59-33. Johnson over to Erickson on the right wing. Up to Sorrell. Sorrell picks up her dribble, dishes it off to Erickson, then sends a ball screen. Erickson to Johnson. Thought about the 3. Kind of faked me. I thought she was going to put that up for sure. Erickson with the ball. 10 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Caitlin Kaler's back in the game. Has the ball. And now Abby Johnson has it. 4 seconds on the shot clock. She's going to put up a little hook shot and drop it in for 2.
Abby Johnson scoring.
First bucket of the second half for Johnson. First bucket of the second half by the Cowgirls, not by Sorrell. She had a pair of triples for the first 6 points of the half for the Cowgirls. Rats with 8 threes so far with the ball. Done a good job setting flare screens to free her up. Colbeck with the ball. Colbeck gets downhill and puts up the layup, draws the foul. She's got some work to do. She's got to catch up to Rats if they are having a little scoring competition here. Colbeck's at 21 to Rats' 28. 24 of those coming from behind the three-point line. First free throw is nothing but net. Scored the first 7 points of the half. Went a little quiet. Only 3 since then, so she's got 10 here in the second half. Make it 11 on the 2-for-2 trip. She's 5 for 5 on free throws on the night. Johnson bringing up the ball, crosses the timeline. Dishes it to Sorrell on the left wing. Sorrell drives baseline, puts up the right-handed layup on the left side, and guess what? Kelsey Sorrell is now tied for the leading scorer, along with Carson Materi. She's got all 8 of her points here in the second half. Doing, once again, a fantastic job of bringing some energy off the bench. And Rats dishes it off to Colbeck. Colbeck looking for an open teammate. Drives on Erickson with that beautiful pull-up jumper and drops it in for 2. That is as smooth as it gets for a pull-up jumper from the mid-range. Johnson dishes it over to Sorrell on the left wing. Sorrell tries to get it down to Kaler, but it is stolen away. Colbeck dishes it up to Rats, who is not going to take a three-pointer for once, but she is going to get a three-point play. Draws the foul after the layup, and Rats has now hit 30 points off the nice dish from Colbeck. With the traditional three-point play in the books. See if she can drop in this free throw. Her first trip to the free throw line. And she drops it in. She had 16 at halftime and then 15 in the second half so far. The Minnesota State University Moorhead commit. Very happy to see she's going to my alma mater. Johnson swings it over to, was going to swing it over to the left side. Sorrell wasn't looking for the pass. Now she has it, gets a ball screen. Gets it up to Johnson. Back to Sorrell. Over to Materi in the left corner. Materi with the pass fake, gets it to Sorrell. She's a few feet behind the three-point line. Dishes it up to Twidwell, who hauls it in the high post. Dishes it back out to Sorrell. Shot is short. Would have been her third triple of the game, end of the half. Colbeck with the ball, looking to drive on Sorrell. Picks up her dribble, kicks it out to Rats. She's got 8 threes so far. She makes the extra pass instead. Three-pointer off the mark. Lockett with the rebound, blocked by Twidwell. Polietsky gets the rebound, but it gets tied up with Parker Yagi. Possession arrow is to Fergus Fall. No idea why. And I thought my equipment shut down for a second there, but looks like we're good to go again. As now there is a foul. Or actually, they're just saying it was out of bounds. Not 100% sure. Colbeck will inbound it. Just into Rats, who doesn't want to shoot the three. I'm just saying put it up anytime you get it now, but she's like, I want a really, really, really good shot. It's a well-coached player. I'd like her to be a little more selfish, though. Lockett puts up the runner. A lot of contact, no call. Sorrell with the rebound. Johnson looking to push the tempo. Gets it up to Materi. Lockett guarding there. Dishes it up to Johnson. Johnson looks to get downhill. Sorrell with the ball. Sorrell drives inside, dishes it off to Twidwell for the short jumper in the corner, off the mark, and rebounded by the Otters. Colbeck now with the ball, looking to dish it up the floor to Rats, who has it in the left corner. Rats, nice little jab step to free herself up on the baseline and drops it in for 2. 33 points for Tori Rats. And we have a timeout with 5:57 remaining. We'll take a quick one with them. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Get there in a drive.
When you think of
Welcome back to Fergus Falls, as guess what? My equipment shut down again. Gotta love that. 5:18 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 68-37 your score. Rats is up to 33 points. And Fergus Falls brought in some substitutions. So we'll see if some of these players can get in the scoring column as well. Abby Johnson with the ball. Johnson's up to 6 points on the night. Johnson dishes it off to Materi. She's got 8, all of her points in the first half so far. Yagi with the ball. Trying to show off the dribble package. Gets it to Twidwell. Twidwell over to Sorrell, who's had a very nice second half. Looking to get downhill and puts up the layup off the mark. Twidwell with a nice rebound and drops it in with a left-handed layup.
Basket by Twidwell.
Addie Twidwell's got 6 on the night. As Jenna Carlson with the ball, swings it up top. And now a nice drive by Hansen for the N1. Ainsley Hansen had 4 points at the half, and her first points in the second half. 70-39 your score on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Checking in for her first action of the game, Emily Gowan. She's joined by Anna Erickson. Sorrell and Materi get a breather. So far, everyone who's dressed has seen the floor so far, with the exception of Grace Nicholson, who I believe we'll be seeing pretty soon here. Shot is off the mark, rebounded by Yagi. Yagi crosses half court. Looking to drive to the cup. Kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson dishes it to Yagi. Yagi back out to Johnson. Erickson now with the ball. Erickson to Yagi. To Gowan, who's going to put up a three-pointer right after getting in there. Off the mark. Almost got her own rebound. Twidwell batted that, and now it's on the floor. We're going to have another jump ball, it looks like. And jump ball arrow is to Breckenridge.
Jump ball possession, Breckenridge.
Excuse me. And now Rats comes out of the game. That'll probably do it for her tonight. 33 points for the senior standout and future Dragon. 70-39, Cowgirls scored 12 points this half to 34 by the Otters. Floater is off the mark by Yagi. And now they're going to say a foul on the floor.
Otter foul on number 5, Ellie Colbeck.
And it was actually on Colbeck. Surprised she's in the game, actually. She's got 25 on the night. Got mostly reserves in here with the exception of her, I believe. And now we got a foul on the shot. Lockett picking up that foul. I think that's her fourth, and it is. 3:34 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. Twidwell trying to make her first free throw of the night. Off the mark. So far 0 for 3. She has shot all the free throws this second half for the Cowgirls. Next free throw is up and off the back iron. And swatted away and then lost. So now Colbeck bringing the ball up. She crosses half court. Dishes it over to the left wing. And nice little give and go. Lockett with the ball now. Dished up to near the top of the key. Shot is off the mark though. Twidwell ends up batting it out of bounds. That shot was by Carly Brager, who we've seen throughout the game. Brager gets it into Lockett. Swung around the perimeter, back to Brager. Three-pointer off the mark. As Kaler's looking to check back into the game. Not Cameron Kaler, Caitlin Kaler. And at the top of the key is Colbeck. Dishes off to Lockett. 2:52 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. And baseline drive. Oh, wide open shot for Lockett. She drops it in for 2 off the nice dish. As I was wondering why they still had a starter in the game, but evidently the Otters only dressed 9 girls, so you have to have one starter in right now. Colbeck with the rebound. I'm surprised with a school of Fergus Falls' size, they could only round up 9 girls to dress for this game. And I was told they didn't have any injuries, so now I'm really confused. Oh, 10 girls they have dressing, so I guess they don't have to have a starter out there. One of the girls was just hidden because she was checking in. Alea Keller So now all the reserves are in the game. Inbounded cleanly to the left wing. Pull up, little elbow jumper off the mark. Kaylin Kaler with the rebound. Abby Johnson, one of 3 starters still on the floor as Grace Nicholson looks to check in. Shot is way off the mark by Johnson and then ends up going out of bounds. Last touch by the Otters. 2:09 remaining on your Carlson Family Insurance scoreboard. 72-39. Otters in the lead. Gowan gets it into Twidwell. Twidwell ends up having to get on the floor for him. We got another jump ball. And this time it's going to the
Anthony Eggman will set up an individual plan to get you to your goals. He believes that this is the perfect way for you to recover your attention, thorough assessments, and effective treatments. So if it's back pain, achy joints, recovery from surgery or injury, it's likely that physical therapy from Optimum Rehab can help. So take your life into your own hands with Optimum Rehab. Visit myoptimumrehab.com.
And welcome back to Fergus Falls. 1:09 remaining as Grace Nicholson drops in the free throw. Her first varsity action of the night. It's her team up to 40, and now she goes 2 for 2. As the Cowgirls trailing by 31. Now after the free throws, Nicholson is a sophomore for this squad. Corner jumper off the mark, rebounded by Sorol. Gowan going to push the tempo. Checking what Gowan's grade is. She's another 8th grader. And a heck of an 8th grade crop. As 2-point bucket. Dropped in by Kaler. So she might be mislisted on the roster. And now they go inside with the Otters. Trying to add to the lead. Got some girls in the scorebook who haven't scored yet. So inbounding it for the Otters will be Alea Keller. For an open teammate. Gets it into Jenna Carlson. Carlson dribbles over to the right side. Swings it over to Alea Sodera. And now open for three-pointer with 5 seconds left. Actually doesn't take it. Gets swung around to the short corner. Bit of a longer two than expected. 5 seconds left. And they're going to try to get one more shot up. And they do! Three-pointer for number 3, fittingly, Alea Keller. And that'll do it. Final score. Cowgirls fall to the Otters 75-43 here in Fergus Falls for the holiday tournament. Take a quick break and come back for your post-game show brought to you by Hornstein Family Chiropractic. You're listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 FM.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
That's Carlson Family Insurance in Wapaton, representing Auto Owners Insurance. Visit Carlson Family Insurance Agency in Wapaton today. Call 672-6002 or on the web at www.cfiagency.com.
Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
Hi, this is Wade from Breckenridge Cenex. Now is a great time to start thinking about protecting your recreational vehicles and equipment. Stock up on Splash RV Antifreeze at any one of our 4 locations, and we would like to thank you for your continued patronage.
Farmers Union Oil. Farmers Union Oil of Southern Valley.
The Southern Valley's fastest internet is now available without a phone line. That's right, you can get fiber-fast internet from Red River Communications, no phone line required. It's been recognized as one of the fastest internet connections anywhere in the country. Whether you're streaming the latest movie or connecting with friends, FiberFast makes it go, well, faster. Stop the buffering suffering and visit getfiberfast.com or call Red River Communications at 701-553-8309. Red River Communications, go faster with fiber.
When Mom first started showing signs of memory loss, we were devastated. It was so frustrating, so many choices for assisted living. Then my sister and I walked into Twin Town Villa in Breckenridge. We knew that this was the perfect place for our mother. Loved the bright, beautiful apartments and knew Mom would too. I was so impressed with the interaction between the residents and the staff. Twin Town Villa is a quality memory care community that's close to home and currently has openings. Call Twin Town Villa at 643-9542 or visit them online at twintownvilla.com.
You want what you want. At Quality Toyota, we totally understand that we aren't going to talk you into a car you don't want. Instead, we're here to help you find the car, the color, the options, and the style that you do want. All with a simple, easy, and stress-free approach, because the price listed online or in every windshield is the only price. That way we can concentrate.
Welcome to the Hornstein Family Chiropractic postgame show. Chiropractic care is a family affair. Turner Bluff is here as they're announcing the all-tournament team. Unsurprisingly, who made the all-tournament team for the Fergus Falls Otters. Tori Ratz and Ellie Colbeck. I'll run through the scoring for you. And those two obviously are the standouts. Tori Ratz led the way. She had 8 triples tonight. Unreal, 8 triples. 33 points on the night. 25 from Ellie Colbeck. So they had 58 of their team's 75 points. Just unreal. Anna Erickson named to the holiday tournament team. And I'm thinking she's the only member of it for Breckenridge, but I could be wrong. But yeah, those are obviously the all-tournament team members. As Erickson is gonna, that's just something you just love to do. Take a nice quick photo with a couple girls after you lose that sport. Oh, I feel for Anna Erickson right now. Along with the 58 points scored by Colbeck and Ratz. 6 points from Ainsley Hansen, 4 from Lockett, 2 from Brager. Oh, can't forget about the 3-pointer from Alea Keller. And then another 2 points from Hannah Polieski. So, like I said, 2 girls doing most of the heavy lifting. I think that's going to be a common theme for Fergus Falls this year. The scoring for Breckenridge, nobody hitting double figures. 8 points each from Carson Materi and Kelsey Sorol. Materi got all of hers in the first half, and then Sorol got all of hers in the second half. 6 points from Addie Twidwell, 6 points from Abby Johnson. 1 point from Cameron Kaler, who had to leave the game with an injury. 5 each from Parker Yagi and Sydney Roberts. Both of those, all 5 of their points for each of them came in the opening half. Grace Nicholson came in, knocked down a pair of free throws, and Emily Gowan got a bucket too. And they were held to 16 points in the second half. Were outscored 39-16 in the second half, starting with a 15-0 run. And Breckenridge took forever to get that first field goal, and when they did, they got back-to-back triples from Kelsey Sorol, who hadn't really got a lot of minutes in the game at that point, but came in and made her impact felt off the bench. And we'll take a quick break, come back with your player of the game, brought to you by Essentia Health, here with you. You're listening to the Hornstein Family Chiropractic postgame show on B92.7 FM.
My name is Christy Baumhart. I am proud to be a part of the school district with dedicated staff, including administration, teachers, paraprofessionals, cooks, and custodians who are kind, caring, compassionate, and committed to the students in our district. They support, respect, and help one another succeed. One thing I am really excited about is the technology available to our students as it enhances their learning experience in the classroom. Not only as an employee, but also as a parent, I know the benefits of having both my children in the Breckenridge School District. Breckenridge Pride. We inspire to excel.
Breckenridge Schools, Breckenridge Pride, inspiring to excel.
Welcome back to the Hornstein Family Chiropractic postgame show. Chiropractic care is a family affair. Well, once again, got to say, the backcourt for Fergus Falls was as good as advertised. Definitely the best backcourt Breckenridge is going to see all year. Maybe one of the better ones in the state. I don't even think that's that crazy of a statement. As Tori Ratz went for 33 points, 8 triples, and obviously my pick for player of the game for the Fergus side. And that might even be a school record. I'm going to go do some prowling in the hallways, see if I can find a record board anywhere before I write a game around this. If you guys didn't know, we write articles on these games, put them on KBMWnews.com. You can share it with anybody who wasn't able to watch it. Thank you to everyone who was watching it on KBMW News Live, the YouTube channel, or listening on B92.7. We appreciate all of you. And my player of the game, I didn't forget. You guys thought I forgot. Player of the game for Breckenridge Cowgirls, I'm going with Kelsey Sorrell, because when Breckenridge could not get absolutely anything going, they were kind of, just coming out, just absolutely getting locked down by the Otters. Who is it sparking them with a pair of triples off the bench and then another nice bucket and just bringing a lot of great energy. She had team high in points. She shared it with Materi, but coming off the bench and providing that energy, it's that always be ready mentality that I love to see from Sorrell tonight. That's why it's my player of the game, brought to you by Essentia Health, here with you. And that'll do it, everybody. Thanks so much for listening in once again. The Hornstein Family Chiropractic postgame show, end of this ball game as a whole. And we'll catch you guys back on the next one. I'm not 100% sure the next broadcast we're going to be doing. I will let you know that the Cowgirls move on to play East Grand Forks at 6 o'clock on Tuesday in Breckenridge. So maybe we'll be doing that game. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't checked out the broadcast schedule lately. There's been some tinkering around with it, as there are on our broadcast schedule a lot of different times. But one more time, final score before we take off. Fergus Falls 75, Breckenridge 43. You've been listening to Cowgirl Basketball on B92.7 M, watching on KBMW News Live, our YouTube channel.